In a quiet village, nestled between tall mountains, there lived a young boy named Arav. Though his days were simple, his mind was anything but. He was kind, smart, and curious, but also constantly anxious. No matter how small the decision, his thoughts would spin in circles. What if I fail? What will they think? What if I chose wrong? His heart was always heavy, his nights restless. Even when he laughed with friends or walked through the rice fields with his mother, a cloud of overthinking followed him. One day, unable to bear the storm in his mind any longer, Arav climbed the long, winding trail to the ancient monastery on the hill. The monks there were said to live in great peace. He approached the oldest monk, a serene man with eyes that seemed to see through time. Arav bowed deeply and spoke, "Master, my mind won't stop talking. I overthink everything. I feel trapped inside my own head." The monk listened patiently, then stood up without a word and disappeared inside a small room. When he returned, he held out a shallow clay bowl, filled completely to the brim with water. "Take this," he said calmly, and walk slowly around the temple 3 times without spilling a single drop. "Come back when you're done." Arav was confused. "But how will this help me?" The monk only smiled. Sometimes, answers come not from hearing, but from doing. So Arav took the bowl in both hands and began his walk. The path around the temple was uneven, with loose stones and soft patches of moss. At first, his mind began to wander. Why did he ask me to do this? What if I spill it? What if I fail even this simple task? But as he walked, he realized that every time his thoughts drifted, a drop would tremble at the bowl's edge. He had to focus. Every step required his attention. He began to feel his breath, watch the ground, feel the balance of his body. With each round, his mind grew quieter, not empty, but still. After the 3rd lap, Arav returned. The monk looked at the untouched bowl, then at the boy. "Tell me," he asked, "while you were walking, did you think about what others think of you? Did you replay old mistakes or worry about tomorrow?" Arav blinked, realizing, no. I was only thinking about this bowl. The monk chuckled gently. And that is the secret. The mind does not quiet because we force it to. It quiets when it is given something real to hold, something that roots it in the now. Overthinking is not your problem, child. Emptiness is. When the mind has no path to walk, it wanders in circles. He continued, "Fill your day with small acts of full attention. Sweep the floor and only sweep. Listen to someone and only listen. Walk, breathe, and be in it. This is how you train the mind, not with force, but with presence." Arav stood in silence, the weight on his chest beginning to lift for the first time in years. He looked at the bowl in his hands and realized it was never about the water. It was about learning how to carry his mind.